reached a point now, this country has got very well-educated people who can innovate and think. All that we need investment in this sector. The Kenyan numerical machine, Honorable Speaker, cannot be referred as juakali. The equipment they have are as good as any other industry. Why can these people who are involved in basic innovation go to Kenyan numerical machine, take their products there, take their designs there, that are manufactured, get a seal of approval so that they can be marketed outside this country? Honorable Speaker, we have some of the best IT gurus in this country. That's why they keep on hacking phones. That's why they keep on hacking banks to steal money. That's why they keep on hacking the EIBC server, Kamagas and the rest and their accomplices here to see the votes that were supposed to go to Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. Why can't they get to beyond this point? Instead of using to do something that is wrong, why can't they use that skill to improve on the processes so that we are able to move to the next level? Honorable Speaker, yes, I support the motion, but we need to urge the government to get out of informality, bring these people into formal sector so that they understand what it means to produce competitive goods and services. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I support the motion by Honorable Beatrice Elachi. Thank you.
The MP for Saudi Menti. And for the benefit of the honorable members, the MP for Saudi Menti is making his maiden speech and cannot be interrupted. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Mr. Speaker, sir. My name is Honorable Dr. Chandra Kamwiti, MP for Saudi Menti. First, I'll start by congratulating in absentia the Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, and also to congratulate my fellow honorable members for having made it to this great house. The Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the people of Saudi Menti, and I promise that I will serve them with all my energy and make sure that I'm going to fulfill what I promised. Mr. Speaker, sir, Saudi Menti is a constituency that has been previously represented by honorable members, just like Honorable Kabereto Bijewe, who was a Minister for Health. He did a lot for Saudi Menti, both in promoting agriculture and also health care. Mr. Speaker, sir, Saudi Menti was also previously represented by the former Minister for Constitutional Affairs, former Senator, and also a former Governor of Saudi Menti, Honorable Kiraicho Mulongi, who did a lot for Saudi Menti. Saudi Menti also has been previously been represented by our current Deputy Speaker of the Senate, Kaduri Mulongi, who I have taken over to represent Saudi Menti. Mr. Speaker, sir, I promise people of Saudi Menti, I'm going to do my best and serve them, anchoring on the foundation laid by the previous members of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will serve the people of Saudi Menti, and I promise that in my work plan, I promise to do something or to improve agriculture, which is the main activity in Saudi Menti. Mr. Speaker, sir, livestock rearing is a great activity in Saudi Menti, whereby there is high production of milk. Mr. Speaker, sir, education is a key factor that we are promoting with the people of Saudi Menti. And also, I'm going to address the universal health care and marketing of their produce. As I said earlier, Mr. Speaker, sir, Saudi Menti is an agricultural country, that it has a lot of produce, both bananas, horticulture, which require a lot of marketing out of the country and also within the region. Mr. Speaker, sir, as I indicated to South-Imenti people, that I'm going to do my best in promoting the youth and the women empowerment. It still remains a key agenda in my work plan. I promised the South-Imenti people that my promises are going to be fulfilled. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, on the motion in the House, that's the development of unified national policy on small and micro enterprises. This is a motion, Mr. Speaker, sir, that is in this House, and it is the right time because this is what Kenya is looking at. The SMEs, Mr. Speaker, sir, faces several challenges, such as accessibility to market, both locally and internationally. And when these challenges are moved, the sector is going to grow. Mr. Speaker, sir, the SMEs require financing because they are not accessible to the loans. They also require quality standards and ISO certification, inability to access cross-border trade, that's on the limitations of the trade between Kenya and our neighboring countries. The limited industrial knowledge base is a key factor that has limited the growth on SMEs. Mr. Speaker, sir, we need to do the best to unify the national policy on SMEs, mainly by, Mr. Speaker, sir, by upgrading the current markets both locally and internationally. Mr. Speaker, sir, we should also expose the sector of trade both nationally and on trade fairs. We won't forget, Mr. Speaker, sir, on funding, and especially the Asura Fund, that is highly expected, that is going to improve this particular sector. By training, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are going to do something on packaging and also, Mr. Speaker, branding of the equipment. The expected outcome when on implementation, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are going to have both diversification of various products, new markets, Mr. Speaker, sir, efficiency after application for the new technology, and Mr. Speaker, sir, the training and the modeling, especially after the COVID outbreak. Mr. Speaker, sir, we have, or the House, as a collective responsibility to steer the legislative affairs of this honorable House in funding, restructuring, and, Mr. Speaker, sir, marketing of SMEs products. Mr. Speaker, sir, I support this motion brought by Honorable Arachi. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The MP for Mosop, Abraham Kirwa.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Allow me to contribute to this motion of SMEs. I am in support of this motion, Honorable Speaker, for two reasons. One, we are facing a nation which is going through a lot of unemployment. A lot of our young people and many other people also are facing no jobs. And so empowering this issue of SMEs is going to change this country. And I'm so grateful for the President who just came up with this issue of bottom-up. The bottom-up people are this one, who are actually in these areas of small and medium enterprises all over the world. The people who actually support economies are people who are in this SME area. Because you go to Chuakali's area, you go to small and medium enterprises, these are people who actually pay taxes in first and second world countries. So I would like to see in Kenya that the small and medium enterprise organization are empowered, given funding. And I'm looking forward even to the issue of the president giving them the 50 billion, which I don't know where we're going to get, but I hope the country will be able to afford to come up with this money so that they will have the capital to support themselves, to support their families, and pay taxes. The only way this country will really afford to actually pay its debts and continue to pay its obligation is to increase the tax base. But you cannot be able to increase the tax base if you don't empower the small and the medium enterprises. So I'm in support of this motion, and I look forward to a few years from now, we'll be able to talk in this house and say we were able to actually empower, we were able to pass some legislation that actually made a difference. In many, many other places, especially in Kenya, these small enterprises have been neglected in many ways. They are not funded, the banks are not giving them enough loans, and even if they are given the loan, the interest rate is so high that the enterprises are not able to make enough profits to be able to support themselves and pay the loan. But if the government comes with this fund, which the interest rate will be subsidized and will be low, then it will give these small enterprises an opportunity to make profit, an opportunity to support themselves, an opportunity to pay taxes, and the country to make enough money to pay its obligation. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support the motion that we fund and support the small and medium enterprises. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, the Honorable Dr. Lillian Gogo.
Thank you once again, Most Honorable Speaker. I'm rising, Honorable Speaker, to interrogate if we honestly have enough quorum to transact the business of the House. Thank you.
Clerks at the desks, can you check the quorum? Order, honorable members. We don't seem to have a quorum. This matter has been raised. The chair sees nothing and hears nothing until it's raised. It is brought to his own attention. So ring the bell, ring the quorum bell.